Football commentator Simon Hill has slammed the Australian Professional Leagues, APL, after the governing body for the A-League men and women cancelled their annual awards night, because they are broke. Speaking on the ABC's Offsiders programme, Hill was stunned the Dolan Warren Gala evening, named after Matilda's pioneer Julie Dolan and Socceroos great Johnny Warren, won't go ahead this year due to financial constraints. It is football's version of the Dally M's, NRL, or the AFL, Brownlow Medal, he said. Clearly it is not happening due to lack of money. To see the APL struggling financially is a crying shame. Hill, who famously called the Socceroos penalty shootout win over Uruguay in Sydney which sealed Australia's spot at the 2006 World Cup, wasn't finished yet. Football commentator Simon Hill has slammed the Australian Professional Leagues, APL, after the governing body for the A-League men and women cancelled their annual awards night. Hill was stunned the Dolan Warren Gala evening, named after former Matilda's star Julie Dolan and Socceroos great Johnny Warren, pictured, won't go ahead this year due to financial constraints. He declared his belief that domestic football smacks of a game that knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. They, APL, need to stop the spin. They aren't pulling the wool over our eyes as supporters, Hill added. Why not just publicly say we can't afford it? It is an event that is really important on the domestic football calendar, and isn't being held due to lack of money. Call it for what it is. Meanwhile, the nephew of Socceroos legend Johnny Warren was beyond disappointed with the decision to scrap the Dolan Warren Awards night. His family are also yet to hear from the APL as to why the event was canned. That's one of the most disappointing things, the lack of communication. Uncle John has done so much for the game in the country. To make this call and not explain why is like a slap in the face, Jamie Warren told the Illawarra Mercury. Sydney FC cult hero Andrew Redmayne is a previous Goalkeeper of the Year award winner. The awards were supposed to be a showpiece event. It gives our professional players the recognition they deserve, so it is really disappointing to see it fall over due to funding. It's a night for the elite players in our game to be recognized. Other sports do it the right way, so this is sad to see. Previous winners include Matilda's captain Sam Kerr, 2016-17, her teammate Emily Van Egmond, 2014, and Socceroos skipper Mark Viduka, 1993-94 and 1994-95 in the NSL with Melbourne Knights. Daily Mail Australia approached the APL for comment, who pointed to a slight change for supporters come Grand Final day this season in late May. This year's key Dolan Warren Awards will be presented on our Grand Final days to give them a platform to be celebrated with fans and during the biggest games of the year, an APL spokesperson said.